What's up, guys? Desert Punk 101 here, and I am doing my review for the Naruto Chapter 637. Now, starting off, I just want to say this, in my opinion, was a bad chapter because there's just a lot wrong with this chapter when you look at it. Now, I'm going to get into detail about it, so spoiler alert, if you haven't read the actual chapter, I'd suggest reading that before watching this review. Now, for those of you who have actually read the chapter, let's begin with the review. So starting off, we basically just, continue on with Obito getting ready to activate the Ren Tensei. Everybody's trying to figure out a way to stop him. The first Hokage unleashes a bunch of wooden clones. Sasuke starts going after him to try and stop him. The second Hokage, for like little to no reason, launches two shadow clones at him. But all in all, Minato just teleports to him because the Flying Thunder God seal is still on him. So he just teleports to him and kills him. Well, cuts him with the kunai, and that supposedly kills him. When Sasuke gets there, he's just... I forgot exactly what he's saying, but him and Minato are just kind of talking. Then Obito says, something about Sasuke being a traitor, too. I forget what. Sorry, it's been a few hours since I've read the chapter, but... basically, Obito... Well, no, before I get into that, Modera, seeing Obito basically die in front of him, just goes, oh well, guess that's the end of that. Which I'll get into why I have a problem with that later. But then after that, Obito basically speaks to Sasuke and Minato, saying that he's still alive. And then the Ten Tails starts to, change around a bit. Then he becomes the Ten Tails of Jinchuriki. And here is where my biggest problems come in with the chapter, which I'll explain in a second. Now, I'll start off with the good, since there's very little good, honestly. The good stuff in the chapter, in my opinion, was mainly just the interaction between Minato and Obito, and that's really it. I mean, he finds out that Obito was the masked man from the beginning, and that he was the one who he fought back when he saved Naruto and Kushina. And, that was good. I'm glad that they got some character interaction. I like that. I like that a lot. And that's really kind of the only good in the chapter. I mean, not much else happens other than the bad, which we will talk about now. Starting off with the smallest problem, it comes in with this guy, Uchiha Modera. Now, my biggest problem with Modera at this point is that he just kind of is useless at this point. I mean, he hasn't done anything since he got to that battlefield, but sit there and pretend like nobody matters. I mean, he just brushes everything off like it's not a threat, which he does have a reason to. I mean, he's immortal and kind of the strongest person there right now, but still, I'd like it if you at least acted like you cared, Modera. I mean, really. Now, it's like Obito is dead to our knowledge, to his knowledge right now. Obito just died. The only remaining hope he has of coming back to life and becoming the Jinchuriki of the Ten Tails is gone. And what does he say? Oh well, what the fuck, Modera? This was your plan from the beginning, and it's already been foiled twice now. You have seriously, no chances of succeeding with this plan anymore, and you're just like, oh well. Like, if that's your real reaction to this one, what was the point of the whole thing to begin with, really? Now, this is kind of ranty, just to let you know. Now, my biggest problems with the whole chapter. Obito Uchiha. I stated the last time, I do not like this character. I hate this character. And here is why I hate this character even more in this chapter. Now, he becomes the Ten Tails of Jinchuriki, and we're going to discuss all the reasons why this is just wrong and stupid. Starting off, I'm pretty sure they said that Modera is the only person at this moment that is even near strong enough, like maybe Hashirama too, but Modera is the only person strong enough to contain the power of the Ten Tails if he became Jinchuriki. So, if Obito just casually became Jinchuriki, that's basically saying that he is as strong as Modera Uchiha, which we all know is a load of crap. Why is that a load of crap? Because who did Obito literally 2 chapters ago lose a fight to? oh yeah, Kakashi. And Kakashi is nowhere near as powerful as Obito or Modera. It's that simple. Now, before you get into your whole rant, before you fanboys start to rage, I'm just not, I'm not saying anything bad about Kakashi right now. Like, I'm not saying that he's weak or anything. I'm just saying it's pretty well known that he's not as strong as characters like Obito and Madara. They're too powerful for him. So the fact that he lost a fight one on one in a world that he should have the upper hand in, to someone who's considerably weaker than him, it says a lot about Obito. It really does. And I feel like Kishimoto really just dug himself a hole with this whole thing. And now my next biggest problem with this is actually the Ten Tails. Wait, no, it's not the Ten Tails, it's just more of why him becoming Jinchuriki doesn't make any sense. I'm pretty sure you have to seal the beast inside of you in order to become a tail beast Jinchuriki. And what did he do? He just passed out half bloody and beaten on the Ten Tails' back and just magically became Jinchuriki. Like, they're gonna have to do a lot of explaining next week and the weeks to come to get me to believe that he actually, in a logical way, became the Jinchuriki of the Ten Tails. Like, it doesn't make sense to begin with, but you can at least explain why he didn't have to seal it up inside of him. You can at least go that far. And I think that's pretty much all my complaints with this chapter. I mean, like I said, it wasn't that good of a chapter. Just a lot of major plot holes with it. Like I said, Kishimoto really dug himself a hole with these last couple of weeks. But I have faith in him because I loved the show up until the Great Ninja War. And there are a lot of parts of the Great Ninja War that I really enjoy. But overall, this arc, for the final arc, has been really disappointing. And I kind of just want the series to finally come to a close so it can be done and it doesn't drag on any longer, make itself worse. But, like I said, I have faith in Kishimoto, and I hope he can clean this mess up. Really just clean this mess up. So that's pretty much it for now, and I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. See ya.